Hey guys, this is Hawk. I'm not sure why. I was gonna say, I'm not sure why I don't have a game. I'm supposed to. I knew I'd put it into the stream. That was super weird. How we all doing today? Twitch, YouTube, everybody? Hawk is feeling better today. Yes, I was somehow sick again. I got like a cold or something last weekend. I swear I've had like every illness under the sun this past winter. It's been insane. I think I've been sick like 3 or 4 times. It's shocking. I mean, anyway. How we all doing? I see Ann and Tara in chat. Welcome. Apologies, I'm trying to figure out. What are you doing? Trying to figure out if my dog wants out because, to be honest, the toenails clicking are a lot. So, 1 second, I'm gonna let her out. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. They, wait till I decide to, start streaming, and then, like, everybody gets up, and I always hear, like, I have a pretty good mic now, and it seems to pick up everything. I hear their toenails all the time when I'm streaming, and it drives me a little bit crazy, so I think one of the last times I just shut them out of, my room where I do my streaming in, and they looked like they wanted to go out, so they went out, and now I don't have to worry about toenails the rest of the whole time we're streaming. Tara, you have a little bit of a cold yourself, but luckily it's not too bad. Well, that's good. Anne just woke up from a nap. Also, Anne has a 22 months? Yes, 22-month tier 1 subscription. Thanks, Anne. That came in during the the introduction where I was still trying to get everything ready. So we are returning to I Am Future today. I think I fished these up after we ended the last stream. I did a lot of fishing and I don't remember precisely why. I think I was trying to get crabs because I think there's something over here in this machine, if I remember correctly, that you can get if you get the crabs. And so I found the crabs, I fished those up. I fished up all of this stuff and all of this stuff. I spent a lot of time fishing. I guess actually it didn't really take that long. But I didn't use a lot of the bait that I have, so I'm not real. I swear I don't think it was that long. But anyways, so those things I also fished up, so we need to take them apart. But we of course we got this a little bit contained. Something managed to sneak out over here. I thought we had kind of covered this enough. So I mean, it's not great. Apparently there's something else that's more like a pod that will cover this thing and then you don't have to worry about it, but it looks like they're coming this way. So for me to cover it, I would have to put in another one of these solar things from this angle, and it's just, that's starting to get to be a bit much. Anyways, how are we all doing today, by the way? Yes, we could have gotten a microwave to take apart if we had 5 crabs, so I figured I'd save those. And of course, we got the thing to upgrade our drill in the last time that we streamed. Also, I did figure out, I think, what was happening with the issues that I was having with the stream last time, being that I had just changed my modem out, and I think that what happened is that, like, the modem just kept dropping, like it was dropping internet. I didn't know about this until after I started streaming, but my nephew mentioned that he was also having a bunch of problems when he was trying to play with, like, his friends and stuff like that. He was having a lot of problems with frames dropping. All right, so have that. I have too much food again. And this would be like your worst nightmare if you came in here and I have all of this food. And basically all I'm eating right now, these jam sandwiches, they're 60 hunger. Like there's almost no reason for me to do anything else if I've got, you know, if I've got the stuff to make the jam sandwiches. But anyways, I still don't know how to tear apart this bulk metal. We'll figure that out at some point. I should put some of these, like I kind of got these for the purposes of food, but it was mainly just kind of trying to, I don't think I need this guy or this guy. Let's put the pufferfish away. Let's keep the rare ones in here, which is also not you. The rest of them I'll use for food. Okay. And your nose is stuffy. Is everybody sick right now? Jeez. We have stuff in here, which is plastic. Anyways, I'm pretty impressed with what we got set up here the last time we were actually doing some of this stuff. Like, it's starting to look really nice around this base, if I do say so myself. Alright. This is probably why I didn't get these last time, is because of the fact that I really have nowhere to put them. You know what, let's just I'll let them go ahead and get the food. Alright, and you can have whatever that is. There's a seeds. There's seeds. Have seeds. And we have the fishing chest, because I got worms. So much food. Can you make things and sell it? No, you cannot make things and sell it in this game. You thought I was going to stream schedule 1. You tried to play the demo. Can't figure out how to split a stack on the Steam Deck. Ah, I'm working on controller support, so my wage. Okay. Yeah, so I reached out to Tara at some point. Tara tends to have a lot of that. She watches the same type of streamers that I do, and gosh, I've been watching some streamers play Schedule 1 recently. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that. It's I considered doing it, but I'm pretty far in my game, and it also, I don't know how well it would actually do on my channel, just because of the fact that some of the I would feel like, because I try to keep things like pretty family friendly, like I would feel like I would have to blur out some of what the auto name, like you can change the names of the different concoctions that you craft, but I wouldn't really like it. It pre-names everything, so it's yeah. I feel like I would have to blur it out until I got to the point where it was, until I had gotten it renamed, if that makes sense. So hopefully that makes sense, but yeah, I wasn't sure what to do about that, but it could be problematic. Yeah, I could get something just to blur it out, and I considered it. I mean, if you guys want to see it, I can stream it. You'll have to let me know. Alright, let's put some of this stuff away here. I did, like I said, I did consider it. I just wasn't sure how well it would do. What am I looking for? A scrap metal, I think. Oh, I got something else for there. And here. Alright, I need to figure out what I need for this part that we have now. We got a drill, or did we get a hammer? Which did we get on our hand? Also, I relayed out some of these things, I think, after the stream ended, so that it was a little less congested. I got everything nice and hooked up. I don't remember how much of this was done beforehand, but I basically have no power issues now because this, Leah, she's taking care of all of the different power issues. She's taking care of all the generators, so that's amazing. Alright, so tool upgrades. What are we wearing right now? I have... Was this the thing we got? Because why is it not on my being? Seems to be very popular at the moment, that in repo. Yeah, it definitely is. What I could do is at the end of this stream, if you want to see it, I will take you into my world, and I will show you what I have set up for Schedule 1 if you would like to see it. How does that sound, Tara? Yeah, whatever the part was, we must have upgraded our hand with it. Let's go over really quickly and check to see. So the next thing we need, Tara says, sounds good. Okay, we will do that at the end. So we need the multi-drill next, it looks like. So is that something that we have to get from one of the shops? Oh, I apparently have a letter. All right. So, oh, I think we were waiting. I also have a bunch of money. We should be able to start unlocking some areas, but that's right. We needed to get, that's what we need to get to level 4, the regions of level 4. I'm convinced that's where, whoops. I'm convinced that is where some of these things are that we need to be able to upgrade the rest of our hand parts. So I'd forgotten that. So I'm glad we came over and checked. Also, I don't know why I didn't send out some expeditions and get some stuff while we had power in the thing. It's fine. We're gonna go see what we need for this, the tower upgrade, which should get us to the level 4. I have it pinned. That's right, it requires that nano. And that blueprint is supposed to be somewhere around, I believe. Okay, Stan's got batteries. Proud of you, take all. Biorepository. I feel like we did that last time. So, okay, here we go. You don't seem too dangerous to me, even though you're saying the same things my grumpy uncle always does. The world is just like I saw in my dreams, complex and varied. Do you dream too? Well, yes, the brain does keeps processing information while you sleep. Didn't you know that? I dream about how amazing I can make this place. I dream about other humans. Sometimes I feel very lonely here. That's probably how I would feel if I was in this situation, so we're going with that. Alright, Cosmopolis, engineer minion at advertised. Alright, I love shock-suckered squids and black batusses. When I cast my line, catch some sort of microwave, I get so frustrated. I hope there's someone out who enjoys the junk. Why would I need money if I can't spend it? I'm giving all my savings to whoever. I'll take your U-coins, thank you. Alright, Agatha, Android clone. Yeah, the Android clone's the one we had at the beginning. I'm not sure why all of these were available again. Okay, let's go. Let's go do some stuff. Specifically, I needed to figure out how we get... Did we need the multi-drill to get down here? There was some, like... In some way, shape, or form, we needed to get to something, and we got this multi-drill. Or, we have something. I just don't know what it is. I know we got the part for it last time. Hammer. We have the hammer. Anyways, Ann, Tara, how was your days? Did you have good ones? Other than the fact that Tara's feeling sick at the moment. Okay, apparently I've been waiting this whole time to... I figured I had to get this apart. But apparently the whole thing we had to wait for was... We probably had to wait for patches. I'm not even sure what else is down here that we would need, but... So we need to get the floor patches to go across here. And... Alright. Have I gotten farther since you've seen it? I have. Anne popped into my game. She was curious about the game itself. So, for anybody who's not familiar, Schedule 1, while we disassemble whatever this is, it's actually, it's a drug dealer simulator, which I didn't necessarily think would be something I would enjoy when I first, heard about it. And then I saw one of the streamers that I watched, he started playing it, and it's kind of got a lot of things that you get in the survival-y type games and then the colony management type games, and so it's actually really interesting. So it's got like, you know, you're growing plants, and then you're doing random mixes to come up with recipes. Then you hire employees, and you've got to schedule them to do different things and tasks, and you gotta, like, you buy properties so that you can here we go. As you can continue expanding your empire, all while trying to avoid the police. And I've got a massive empire that I'm working on right now, and it's been pretty fun. But anyways, all right, we got all that stuff. So, out of curiosity, like, I've tried this before and it didn't work. If I just drop all this stuff here, will you guys put it away? Like, yeah, he's going to put a light bulb away. Here, have some batteries too. And some microchips. Okay. I'm convinced that when we had said, Anne, if I'm not, oh, we can get through here. We can actually get through here. So I didn't need the multi-drill for this. All right, so we need to pull up fossilized root, cut planks. Somewhere in here there was we determined that somewhere in here there is something that's a blueprint that we need. I hear worms coming to life behind us. Alright, so did we see a blueprint? I feel like we saw something way over on the other side of the thing, but we didn't know what it was. Also, gonna need more weed spray. That's very apparent. Alright. The worms were getting stuck back, or no, well, they were. That's right, we're in time freezing mode when we're doing these types of things. Anyways, so you did actually buy the game in Terra, and you just couldn't play it. Did you actually watch somebody stream it, or did you just buy it on my recommendation, just out of curiosity? Anne was at church and then came home, had ribs, baked corn, and mac and cheese. That sounds yummy. You've been playing Dinkum Terra for the last few days. It's going to be fully released by the end of this month. I heard that. I actually saw somebody that hopped back into Dinkum. It was the first time in a while. So, I liked that game. I felt the progression on it was a little too slow. I was having a hard time. Like, it was very kind of tedious. I liked it quite a lot, but it was very tedious to try to get the upgrades that you were looking for and such, because you had to wait for people, and then you had to befriend them, and just getting money was a bit of a debacle, because it was just constantly, I was out just trapping animals all the time. But anyways, all right, there's that. Empty bottle required. We're gonna take you with us, and all right, so we're looking for, oh look, you found your way down here. They can use those things. All right, so we might need more floor patches to get around. Matter of fact, we could patch this direction and we could get across there. You tried the demo and you bought it on my recommendation, so you haven't seen anybody play it? Alright, how are you guys doing with the pile of stuff I just chucked on the ground here? Alright, drop this thing. I'm just curious how long it would take them to just do all of this. Like, so I'm just kind of plopping things here on the floor. Also, I was supposed to make... Oh, the productive crypt... I forgot about that. I happened to see that we got a productive crypto farm, which is a higher tier crypto farm. So I need to figure out if we can upgrade our crypto farms. That'll get us more money. Here's our floor patch, the only one we've left. We've got one of these matrices. We need 2. And we need 5 transformers. Okay, that takes the whole stack. All right, I don't have enough batteries either. I can make batteries, but figured it would make more sense to use the ones that we have if we had them. All right, floor patches, fine. All right, here's the matrix. All right, I'm gonna have to go pick up that plastic I just chucked on the ground. I'll just get plastic out of here, actually. I'm gonna have to stop doing that because I can't find the stuff now. All right, there's that. And then I'm pretty sure we have access to the other things in the same container. Oh, I didn't have to pick it up either. I could have just gone into here. All right, so floor patches. So we just need to get to the container that has the other parts. Here we go. Oh, yes. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't even see the thing. All right, productive crypto farm. Now we need 2 batteries. All right, there we go. Okay, let us... Oh, yeah, because I spent a bunch of time getting all of this connected properly, the crypto farms have been running. I forgot I left those here because I wanted you guys to see they've got, like, almost 1,000 U coins in them. Very exciting. All right, you, sir. Okay, wait, so is this a new production? I thought it was an upgrade. So is the productive crypto farm... Crypto farm? Productive crypto farm... Is that... Where did I get this recipe? Because, like, I don't see... Oh, here we go. When I went to replug them in, apparently. Let's upgrade. Upgrade. Okay, what does that do? I mean, obviously... You can upgrade again. High power crypto farm if you have this nano or tech wood. Huh. Alright. Let's take this part. Oh, we got a poster or something. I need the light bulb. So, you've seen a couple of the playthroughs of the, of Schedule 1? The people that have been playing it? Yeah, it's a big game. It's like everybody, even those that weren't really on the bandwagon at first, have jumped on the bandwagon since then because they saw either how good it was or how well it was doing for people. It's pretty amazing. You. Can't get you yet? Maybe because I need... fan? Nope, we need something here. Let's grab the rest of these. A whole back panel. There we go. Alright, take all. Okay. Let's go back down here now. Oh, I need floor panels. I said I needed floor panels. Let's make some floor panels. Floor panels. Floor patches. Alright, I've got some plastic on me, and it just requires bio mass. So let's make... There we go. We've got 9 patches, which included the one I got out of the chest. Alright. Also I could use to eat a jam sandwich. Okay. Blueprint. Where is said blueprint? Also, this is a lifeguard chair. Oh, hey, I got a battery. Thank you. The drill is the one tool that bothers me just because of the fact that it overheats. Blueprints. Do we see... There's a... What is that? There's a punching bag. Someone clearly wanted to use this protein to put on a lot of muscle. I wonder if he managed to defeat his enemy. What's this astronomical price on the container? Anybody who's ever seen protein powder. Oh, goodness. Alright, let's go through here and see what we can do. Wait, the dumbbells are gonna convert to plastic when we pick them up? I feel like that's not correct. Oh, okay. Let me through, please, weight bench. And cut the metal. We gotta be almost through here. There we go. Oh, that's okay. Alright, so can we patch this? Maybe. However, let's get this out of the way. Now. Install floor patch here. Okay, I can't get... Alright, there we go. Floor patch. I think I determined I can't walk on single patches, though. Install. Install. Okay, there we go. We are through. That might have been a really weird direction, but I found some pants. Blueprint. Here we go. So that's what happened to Klaus's gym. It closed. The date is still on the sign. I might need those numbers. Where do I see them? Accumulator. Diamond saw required. Hey, Anne, did you see that message? Alrighty. Thank you, Anne. Alright. What is this thing? Dismantle. Oh, I think it's like a yoga mat. Just happened to have been shoved in the corner. So is that the blueprint that I needed? Like, I need something to get through here. I'm not sure what an accumulator does. Yeah, I can't get through. They intentionally blocked this off so you can't get back through here. Oh, wait a second. Can I go this way? No, the feet of the robot. You cannot get back here till you have the diamond saw. So, fine. How did you make it over here? It's pretty impressive. Oh, they're going the long way around. Perhaps I should try to make some panels or some patches across here. Get out of my way, tree. Vacuum injector. Alright, pick up. This is plastic. This is scrap metal. We'll take you back with us. Let's just... You'll give biomass. Alright, come along. Let's go figure out what an accumulator is, because I don't immediately see any other blueprints around here. You know what? Why don't I just... I'll just dismantle this here, because it's kind of blocking off my ability to see if there's a... what other things happen to be around here, you know? You, and you, and you, and then you, and you, and you. Take all, please. We're dismantling the lifeguard chair. Actually, this definitely was not a pool, so... Why was there a lifeguard chair here? Was it not a lifeguard chair, perhaps? Okay. My minions. They have not collected all of these things yet. That might be because they can't figure out where to put them. I'm not sure. That's a lot of scrap metal. Japers. We also need to make sure we keep going with metal frames and rubber panels, I do believe. Also, we're running out of biomass. I think they kind of indicated at some point that would be an issue because they've given us the ability to convert a bunch of things to biomass, and I just never really saw that it was going to be an issue. It's going to be an issue, in case anybody was curious. Alright, you were in here. Also, you guys can go in here. And you can go in here. So... oh, here we go. Well, actually, this allows us to split the stack. Okay, no, that didn't work as well as I'd hoped. How do you split that? Also, what do we do with an accumulator? Accumulator. Whoops. Well, I wanted to see what it did. Alright. This battery is like a nanny for your electrical grid. Connecting to it increases capacity. You can charge the grid and leave it unsupervised. Oh, that sounds fun. We need one. Alright, so we need to be able to connect it to the grid, though. And the primary grid is over here. Now, my problem is that I have nothing left to connect it to. What do we use to rotate? R. Here we go. Let's plop you in the corner for the moment. Yeah, you don't have... We're gonna upgrade this and see if it gives me another connector. Look, there's some whatever those things are on the ground. Alright, you guys. Apparently this was not a successful attempt. I mean, they put some things away. Some of they just, I don't know. You know, I think some of, like, the scrap metal chest, I think, is down at the fishing dock. And they don't have the ability to do that. They don't have the ability to go down there. So that might be, some of these things, depending on where the chests are, might be what's holding them back. Biomass. Alright, so we need... I've got all the wiring on me. I need more of those transmitter thingies, transformers. And we need a bunch of scrap metal and some metal frames. Metal frames and scrap metal. Does that perhaps give me the ability? Yes. Okay, here we go. That'll give me the ability. All right, here, put these in. And we need plexiglass and 3 batteries. Okay. I guess till I figure out how to decouple these things, I guess they're just going in here. I don't know what to do with them. Alright, here's this. What else was I here for? I must not have pinned it. I was here. I think I needed 3 batteries. Oh, I needed plexiglass was the other thing. Well, I think I only needed 3. I'm not sure how I picked up like 2 at a time. But... okay, here. Minions. Somebody get that. Yeah, I thought I needed 1 more battery. 1 more battery coming up. Battery. Let's go to the appropriate... I wish there was a way that I could set... like, this is the primary container that opens when you do that. I wish I could set it to, like, the normal... what did I call this? Like, the advanced thingy? And I need to get... we're running out of foam panels. I need to make sure foam panels for sure keep going. Alright, you. You good pile of plastic, you. You are supposed to be making foam panels. Oh, there's a bunch in here. Keep making foam panels. I'm sure I'll need more. This is also done. I'm gonna let that one go for a while. Yeah, this is faster by about 50%. Neat. Alright, battery. And then we just need to connect you to you. That is unfortunately not what we need to advance the game, however. We still need whatever this blueprint is that we're looking for. Alright, so let's go ahead. And get all of this stuff put away. I will take these. You can have those. I probably need some more floor panels. Let's make some more of those. Which actually I needed plastic for. Actually, let's grab the biomass. And then we just need the plastic. Plastic. There we go. Ten floor panels. There we go. Okay. Continuing on. Everybody seems stuck. Oh, Earl, what's going on? What you got to say? Holy profiteroles! Why did I ever trust you? My restaurant, my wonderful show with its ratings growing like mad. I lost it all because of you. Wow. And I almost set off on a cooking tour. That was my dream, to travel to different countries and record recipes. Gotta bring back a magnet from every trip. I'll get you souvenirs and you can even look at them and imagine you visited all those cities. I don't know, it sounds good, but I don't think any magnets like that survived. I'll find them even if it means I have to check everything that's still magnetic. Anybody else want to talk to me while we're talking? You didn't just destroy the planet, even worse, you killed my career. I was on top, and now where am I? In a world where no one understands good music, the saxophone, the stage, dancing until you drop, and me, the star of the show, right in the glorious spotlight, my lover bringing me flowers. Who put on the foxtrot? Oh, what a lovely dream. Would a collection of albums from the best singer in the world cheer you up? Albums from the best me in the world? What, you're familiar with my discography? I'm a true music lover, my lady. I'll be back in a second. Don't go anywhere. We have some stuff. I don't know. We picked up some stuff. I don't need blueprints. I don't need tools. I don't need appearance. Artifacts of the past. So we got something that has a code on it, apparently. So this is a photo of a firefighter that we just got. Protein. The price on this container is 2,387 U coins. Alright, and then you. 0912. We're gonna have to do that. I apparently did enough fishing where I got some more tickets. Also, we did not send out another expedition. Let's go over here. Cut. No, I would like to cut the metal, please. Because I actually probably should have gone out around here and I didn't. No. Okay, apparently do need to go out around here. Is that a shoe? I need to hurry so no one accidentally chews on me. Why are there two sizes on this shoe? Was it like a unisex thing and like it's got a men's size and a women's size? Let's just do this. Is that enough? Oh, it is. Okay, there we go. Another yoga mat of sorts. What is this? Tomatoes. Okay. If I was a blueprint, where would I be? Maybe it's on the other side too. We do have that other area we've got to go to. Impact drill, multi-drill, vacuum injector. Okay, so here's something that's obviously important, and it's blockaded by things that require higher levels. What's this? Pickup. Some scientist was really asking the important questions about where his electrocytes came from. It's too bad they didn't print too many copies, although maybe these numbers mean something else? So that has numbers on it too? Library. So I got 0912. I got a shoe. Oh gosh. Okay, let's go over to this thing and start plugging in numbers. 4243 0912. Alright, enter code. 0912. I have to admit, even with the battery, I don't have enough energy to keep the business running. I have to fly. Eden awaits. Cosmopolis' finest residents will head off in search of a beautiful new home. A world where I'm useful, where weird clothes signs don't exist. 4243. By lifting my shoes, it's a surviving sneaker with champion's laces and a lucky insole, but once again, the weeds have ruined something valuable. I can't get rid of them. Calm down. Today's International Calf Muscle Day. A jog will calm your nerves. Get going, and then some cardio. Alright, and then we had one more thing that we just found. Something about a scientist. 4500. Oh, also 2387. 2387. This is the source of the contamination. The parasites built a nest in the supplement store. I'll deal with you. Get ready to get ripped out by the roots. I have to be ready for a fight. Some of the exercise machines aren't working, but the elliptical won't let me down. An hour of training and then revenge. I read those books when I'm resting between sets. If I can't win, I can at least try to figure out where this thing that's ruining my equipment came from. They say here that astronauts brought the electrocytes from Pandora, the second moon, from down in the mines where the people dug up natural resources and ionite. My head is spinning with knowledge. I'll warm up my muscles before the equipment goes down for good. The calendar says it's bench press day, the day before squat day. Did we miss anything else in here? Like... we put a code in last time. I didn't realize that so many of these might have codes. So far, no. We did 50-50. Okay, yeah, we got them all. Appliances. My dogs are barking. Alright. Let's try to go. Let's put this stuff away, and we're going to try to go down in that other area and see if there happens to be... obviously, they were blocking us from there for a reason as well. So let's see if that's where we need to go. After we put some stuff away. Sure. Let's have another jam sandwich. I'm keeping all this stuff on me in case, like, I lose health, but this is not really a combat game, so there's really no reason to, if you know what I'm saying. It's become very overgrown over here. It's super gross. You can have that lunar tuber. I have so many lunar tubers, it's ridiculous. Alright, floor patches, here we go. Alright, you. What's back here? Whoops. Okay. Whoa, my bridge is in the way. Let's get rid of you so I can see. You're kind of in the way. Dismantle this. Drill this. Ouch, sorry. Empty bottle required. Dismantle this. Dismantle this. These almost look like grow boxes. Like somebody was doing farming down here or something. Alright, what is that? Looks like a teleporter, to be honest. If I'm being honest, that looks like a teleporter. No, drop that. I saw battery and I got really excited. Okay, there we go. Also, these little carts tend to give me food. Apparently not today, though. Not that I need food at the moment. I've got an overabundance of food and Anne's not here to cook it. Empty bottle required. Dismantle this. Cut the planks. Alright, multi-drill. Alright, what are you? Yes, definitely seems like a teleporter to me. Alright, let's get rid of this. And yes, I see the vending machine in the corner. That might be some of what... Because the robot that we need the diamond saw for, that actually... there's a vending machine behind that as well. Okay. I don't want to pick up planks. What I would like to do... Oh, let's get rid of that. It's really an eyesore, to be honest. Yeah, there's definitely, like, crop plots through here. Alright, you. Miso soup. Oh my gosh, it gives you, like... This hat will charge your minion with energy. The battery on their head symbolizes tirelessness and always being ready to work. And we need a recipe for miso soup and one for sashimi. And here's puffer fish. And also kimchi and ramen. And a Philadelphia roll. And I need some electric eels. This does not give me parts for my hand, though. That was what I thought we might find back here. So I was mistaken. Do I have a bottle? I must have a bottle. Really, I'm just trying to get this recycle container and I couldn't get to it. Okay, what else? Dismantle this and we'll get a light bulb, which we can't pick up. So, was there any point in me coming over here, I guess? I mean, this is just additional resources, but this is not what we were looking for. Also, we could have... Whoa, that's a little too up close and personal. We were obviously looking, apparently, for things for Earl and for Mary Quinn. What is this? Nothing. Oh my gosh, Anne. I almost missed it. Okay. Can I pin that? Guys, I can't pin that. Oh, I can pin it. Perfect. We need 11 sheets of metal. How many sheets of metal did I cut down here? Well, I got 3. And I need a bazillion planks. Okay, plank. And plank. And plank. And plank. No, I did not tell you to do that. Oh my gosh, pick it up. Okay, there we go. Planks. There's 5. And there's a couple up here. Okay, go put these in. Oh my gosh, he's all the way down here picking up sheets of metal. Hey, I need that. Bring that back. Stop. Stop taking my sheets of metal. I'm gonna have to come back upstairs for those. Alright. Ah. Okay, I need 5 sheets of metal. I need 7 planks. You turn into at least a plank. Got a couple more planks over here. And this guy. Okay, making progress. Alright, so 3 planks. Do you turn into a sheet of metal? Look at that. 2 sheets of metal. And then you. Nah. How about you? Right, that stuff I can't pick up. Extract liquid. My inventory is very full. And I'm fine with that. You have to give sheets of metal, right? So far, I'm seeing scrap metal. Oh my gosh. Here, this is sheets of metal. Just one more. Can I turn somebody into a builder bot? He can start bringing down... Leon. Leon, become a builder. Start bringing things down here, please. If those turn into plexiglass... you should turn into some planks. A plank. You know, there's, Alright, 2 planks and 1 sheet of metal. Look at them being all adventurous. Alrighty. Alright, so we're done with planks. Go, minions, go. You were wondering if I saw the lift? Yeah, I did see it, but almost not. How is this still surviving? I thought I literally destroyed everything down here. Alright, let's go put some things away. If we make more almond milk, we can get ourselves a jacket. But almond milk requires water. Also... Okay, I thought that exclamation point was pointing me towards something important. It's just pointing me towards something I started for repairs. Alright, here we go. I need to put things away. I've got way too much stuff. I wonder what the chances are I'm going to need more of these metal frames. I got a bunch more. I guess I can put... I'll put some more in, I guess. Have plastic and foam panels and whatever that stuff is. Also have this and these. I do have some empty bottles. Nice. Okay. We are going to that's what it was. Just get that started. It's better than not having them when I need them. All right, guys. It's latte time. Also, it's energizing coffee time. We are going to be caffeinated for hours. Yeah, that's going to happen. All right, advanced. I have no oil, and I have none of these things. Okay, well, that's going to be a problem. All right, these things. Oh, gosh. Okay, I just need plastics. That's actually not too bad. There we go. Okay, I need more plastic. I didn't realize it was taking so much plastic. Alright. And then we go back to the advanced chest. I do wish you didn't have to be in the chest to be able to craft this stuff. That would be nice. Alright, plastic, go away. Alright, and then we need oil. Which I'm gonna need fish stuff. Where's my cooking thing? Oh, right here. Do we have fish oil? Not much. I guess it's a good thing I went fishing, folks. Alright. We're gonna have to start filleting. Let's go. Okay, and then you. I can butcher the crab. What do I get if we put you in here? Oh my gosh, we get tentacles? I guess it's considered seafood. Clean. There we go. Put you back where you belong. And the bug-eyed. And are you looking for recipes for miso and ramen? Oh, goodness. The things sometimes. It's nice and clean over here now that we got all this extra storage. I'm loving my little minions. I don't have anything going on right now. I probably should not have a water minion. Go be a collector, please. There you go. Alright, now we need... It's not... There we go, supplies. Alright, let's grab our scrap metal chest. Okay. I have way too much meat now. Okay, there we go. I need a metal panel. Alright, we should have everything. They really fixed the pathing very well. By the way, in case anybody's curious, when I saw somebody doing like the demo stuff, the minions were getting stuck everywhere. They can go everywhere and collect everything now. He's taking a metal pipe. You're taking plexiglass. So now that's interesting to me. I must not have had some of the things that I chucked on the ground. I must not have had storage assigned to because of the fact that... Cool. I must not have had storage assigned to it because the minions didn't pick it up, but they're coming all the way over here to pick up metal pipes. The tides shift when it rains, and the island is full of treasure afterwards. I don't think it's a great idea to be here when it's raining. Okay, so there's no treasures now. And I can't get on those. Goal reached. Build storage container. I had a storage container that was being built. Alright, Anne's got a recipe for us. Let's go cook. Whoops, I'm stuck. So that also did not yield us what I was looking for. Alright, let's keep going. And you need a multi-drill. Alright, Anne's got ramen, a fish soup. I think we made a fish soup, so that I should be able to pull the recipe up for that. Ramen is a noodle and a fish soup. Alright. Alright, yes. Fish soup. Do I have one? I do not have one. Let's make a fish soup. Alright, and then we combine that with a noodles. And a noodle. Now, I have no idea how many of those I needed to be able to get it. If I'm guessing, if I had to guess, it's probably 5. Alright, learn another recipe, and then Anne is saying we need miso soup, needs a drinking water bottle, and a night shroom. I was gonna say, I know I've got them. Okay, that makes a hearty mushroom stew, but if we put in a hot sauce and a fish fillet. Okay. I'm certain I need 5 of these. Alright, miso soup. Every time you need something, it's 5. And then... oh, I didn't make the ramen. Ramen. I need more fish soup. And then I need ramen. Ramen. I don't even remember what these were for. I think we also needed California roll, Anne. Which I'm guessing in the absence of like a seaweed, is that gonna be wrapped in lettuce? Probably uses rice. Poke. Poke wasn't on my list, but I will try to make that when we get back, so we've got the recipe. This big thing. Just, it requires a vacuum injector. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay, this gives us the battery hat that charges the minion. And then we also have the ramen gives us another pump. Not sure if I need that. That might have been a waste. Philadelphia rolls and kimchi and sashimi. I might know how to make this sashimi already. Plus, I've got electric eels and pufferfish. I just don't know how many of each I have. Alright. They're not picking this up, so I'll pick it up. Ice cream. Did we already do frappuccino? Oops. I just walked right through a plant. Alright. Alright, Anne, we're gonna go test out all of your I don't remember how many of these we did. So poke is a quasi rice, a cheese, a seafood, and I need a salad. Hang on, let's make a salad. Need biomass. All right, a salad and a quasi rice and a cheese and a seafood. Wow, that's 70 japers. All right, frappuccino, ice cream combined by sweet cream. Wait, I don't have cream cheese. Philadelphia roll can be created by creating... How do you get cream cheese? Let's back it up here a second. Would it be cheese and milk? Okay. Now I gotta make one of those, which means I lose my almond milk, unfortunately. So I'll have to make another one of those as well. Almond milk. Okay, now we're back to experimentation. Frappuccino, okay, requires an energizing coffee and an ice cream. Ice cream is sweet cream and cream cheese and a blueberry. Okay. Now I need to make one of those. Where did it go? Okay, and then make another sweet cream, so we have it for experimentation purposes. And there's something else that I used that I was going to... Oh, the almond milk. We're using up our ingredients. No, you can stop now, Anne. Jeez. I think I needed kimchi yet, and sashimi. Wait, I might know how to make sashimi. Did we? I've not made sashimi, apparently. Alright, back to here. Alright, frappuccino is energizing coffee and an ice cream. Okay. Alright, so miso soup, ramen poke, frappuccino ice cream, Philadelphia roll can be created by a cream cheese, a caviar, which actually this needs to go in here, a fish fillet, and a quasi rice. Okay, there's the Philadelphia roll we need for something. Gosh, you got gyros and cake yet? Alright, yeah, then after this I need to... Alright, cookies. Oh, not cookies and milk. I need to make cookies. Do I know how to make cookies? I don't think I ever figured out how to make cookies, Anne. I think we found this cookies and milk. We found it somewhere. Cake. Okay, and then I also don't have French fries. Oh, I bet that's a lunar tuber. And, where's my... I don't have any more. It's probably that in an oil, would be my guess, but I guess I'm going to need to get some more fish. I only have one puffer fish. I only have 3 electric eels, so that's not enough. Alright, you, sir, are about to become food. Oh, he gives a lot. All right, and then we go into chef mode. Probably this and this. What else would be in French fries? Not cheese. Not spice. I don't know. All right. I've got way too much food on me now, unfortunately. Here's a nutritious salad. Here's some ice cream. Here's some sweet cream. This could now go up in here. Sashimi's quasi rice. Kimchi was the other. And a fish... Oh, just quasi rice and a fish fillet? Okay, perfect. And I'm out of space here. I'm gonna take this salad along. I need to put this in here. Also, these need to go in here. Here. Okay, I've got too much food. I've officially got too much food. Okay, let's hop into here, as a matter of fact. Let's put some stuff away. I got the pump that I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with. There we go. And let's turn the rest of our fire into coal. I don't even know where that goes anymore. There we go. Goes in with the metal, apparently. Okay. Kimchi's just a lettuce leaf and a hot sauce. Okay. Cool. Alright. What time is it? I'm gonna need to probably end here soon. I need to go to the store and... As a matter of fact, I said we were going to take some time to do schedule 1. If we're going to do that, I need to actually hop out of this now because I have to be in time for a I have to get a prescription, so I need to be there at a specific time. Fresh water just needs... I'm carrying all these water bottles on me. Okay, perfect. Good stuff. All right. How do we save? Let's save. All right, and then we're gonna hop out. All right, Tara, hang on to your hat. You're still here, right? We're gonna exit. All right. So, let's get it pulled up here. I apologize, you got a blank screen. Tara, wake up! Oh, a cooked meal that can be crafted in the field kitchen, made using 2 lunar tuber, 3 fish oil, and a tomato paste. Oh, is that the French fries? Oh, okay. Only just. Alright. Tara's still here, but barely. Alright. So, Tara. I actually have I have 2 different games started. Then my net worth in this one's $423,000, so it's not a great it's not a great learner's course. Yeah, it was dark. I was just until the game loaded up. All right. And yes, that was fries. I do not know where I logged out at. I logged out into my motel room. Okay, so the motel room you get from the start, I set up my own little lab in here because there's a, and again, I feel like I should probably like blur some of these things out, but like, this is a form of, it's a form of meth, but the green color, it's quite valuable. And this is something that I'm selling right now. I think this one's okay to look at. This one's called Death Fruit. This one has a name that's not so nice. And then I've been basically crafting here. It takes way too many ingredients to make this for me to set up with my people at my other locations. So I've kind of set it up here, and I've just been doing this myself. I'm stockpiling, because based on what people have told me, as you get further and further into the contacts, so right now I'm in the docks, is the highest I've been. I need to unlock Suburbia and Uptown. These people will buy tons and tons of stuff, and so they recommend that you like stockpile it. So anyways, but the second location that you pick up is down here. And again, I'm not sure how much you actually saw, Tara. I'm getting some stuttering. I've heard that might be because of all the trash in the ground. I had this set up at one point, and he was actually... I have a chemist here. He was working. He's not doing anything anymore, but you can't move them from location to location. So, like, I figured there's no reason to fire him. Maybe I'll decide at some point in time that I'll put something back in here and they'll need a chemist, and I'll regret having fired him. This is my stockpile where I'm putting things. Overkill? Absolutely. Oh, so this is all of my stuff. So there's the green meth that I was talking about, and then this is individually packaged stuff that I have. And then this was this is something I had, this is called Granddaddy Gold. I had that for a while, and this stuff, the pink stuff as well. And then this is all just, it's this same Death Fruit. It's just in jars. I have the ability to start making bricks now. I just haven't done it. All right, and then let's go look at the third location. This is my van, by the way. I don't think anything's in it right now. No. All right, so the third location that you unlock is down here. It's the bungalow. And I have this one is set up. This is where the production of the methane is going. All right, so this is their beds. When you have workers, this is your little clipboard that you use to manage them. And so you just select on a person. You can see this chemist, he's working on one of the chemistry station, a mixing station, and 2 lab ovens. And you have to assign them a bed, and you have to pay them in their little boxes every day. I'm not going to save this. I'm just going to back out. So I'm not going to pay them right now because we're losing time at the moment. And so basically this is their room. This is their chemistry stations. After they brew this up, they put it in the ovens, and then they shatter it. And are these have anything in? No, they don't have anything in. They bring it out here. This is the actual product. And then they mix it with stuff. And then I have one guy that actually bags it up. But I must have moved everything out of here. All right, let's keep going. The fourth location that you unlock yeah, and I've made it a little further than when you were here too. The game is horribly addicting. No pun intended, but I mean so I have all of the businesses as well for money laundering, except for Taco Ticklers. That one costs 50,000. So I unlocked the post office, the laundromat, the car wash. Anyways, this is where I'm growing weed, and these are all of my people that are employed here. You're limited to 10 employees, and that's how many I have. So this is, I have 2 sets of botanists. They can be assigned 8 pots each. I want to relay this out. It's a bit of a mess. I started having to cram things in later as I decided I needed them. Anyways, so this is where they do their growing. How long have I been playing through this? I thought I was just starting. Well, let me look here. I can pull up Steam for you. I've played for 42 hours. I do sleep. Anyways, so they plant all of the things, and after they're planted, after they're harvested, they put them on this shelf. Then I've got a handler that takes them from this shelf and puts it on here and mixes it with mouthwash. This does not belong here. How did that end up there? Oh no, that's not good. How did that happen? Okay. It's gonna make a completely different recipe if that happens. Anyways, so then after they mix it with mouthwash, then they put it onto here. Somebody else grabs it from here, or I'm sorry, here. Somebody else grabs it from here and mixes it with the energy drink. And then I've got somebody packaging over here. This is where they store all the supplies, and eventually I take them away and I shove them away for a rainy day. And here's where you'll see that I'm still in progress. I've unlocked the 5th and final location, the final property, but I've only barely started production here. I'm still trying to figure out how it works. So let's go down here. So this is the docks location. Oh gosh, there's a lot of trash. Alright, so I only just started this, so like I said, I'm not overly familiar, but this is, it's the start of cocaine. So he's planting this. I've not even been down here to see this yet, but then there's these drying racks that's supposed to increase the quality of this, and like I'm not 100% sure how all this works. So this dries it so that you can increase the quality, so when we get the more uppity customers later on, then they're happier with higher quality stuff. So apparently what you're supposed to be able to do, so I've been putting fertilizer on it right now, which is the green stuff. If instead I had them putting, so let's see here, so you can see like I have it putting on fertilizer. If instead I was using like this and like speed grow, this gives you more harvest, and this gives you just faster stuff, but both of these decrease quality. This increases quality. So what I could do is I could have them just producing just a ton of stuff, and then it just it increases it on the drying rack, because you could have the crappiest level and still make it gold star by drying it. So he's the only one employed here right now. Oh look, he started putting stuff on the drying racks. That's premium quality. Jeez. Anyways, so that's my empire, my Schedule 1 empire. I've been doing lots and lots of stuff. I have 4 dealers unlocked. I have Benji, Brad, Jane, and Molly. Oh my gosh, Jane's got $7,000 on her. So anyways, I've got those 4. But there should be, like I said, there should be not in the maps, the contacts. There should be, here's another dealer in the suburbia region, and then you open another one in the uptown region. But I will say, this is the bad part about this game, is that like you progress through unlocking equipment and those types of things. You unlock it, you progress through that very quickly. I'm literally on a grind now. All I'm doing every day is making like deals and stuff like that, just because the fact that you're eventually just trying to get to the point where you just unlock these things, but these levels really don't mean anything else. I think I've unlocked everything in the game for production at this point. These are just more people, so that's the unfortunate part. Like there's not quite the progression level I would like to kind of see, because like it's just kind of a grind at this point. So anyways, that's my Schedule 1 world. Yeah. Hopefully they get some of that fixed in the near future so you can start playing Terra. It's like I said, it's a horribly addictive game. This is one of my money laundering locations. It's still laundering. You can see the little money counter going here. It's a little past 12 hours. That's one of the tips and tricks of the game, Terra, is if you decide to start playing, make sure that as you, like, money laundering takes 12 hours. Whoops. I don't want to get a haircut. It takes 12 hours, so you want to make sure that you have money laundering going on a regular basis, because once you've deposited your weekly deposit limit, which I think I have. Oh, no, I haven't. So I can still deposit another like $8,000, but after that you can't. You have to be able to get, you know, stuff in the bank so that you can use it with legitimate business people. You have to launder it. So anyways, that's my thing. That's my thing. So, like I said, I just come in here and this is where I tend to get all of my stuff when I'm prepping for deals for the evening, and then I go through and I'm like mixing more of that product, and yeah. So, anyways, Well, that is it for this stream, though. I'm going to go ahead. Yes, my last save was 10 minutes ago. That's fine. It's just in an actual laundromat. Yes, you launder money in an actual laundromat. You also get a post office and a car wash, and then the last place is called Taco Ticklers, which is a fast food restaurant. And that's the only thing that I haven't unlocked in the game yet. It requires $50,000, and I just got the $50,000 to unlock the docks, and then I had to buy all those things to put in it to be able to get the botanist to actually start growing. So anyways, it's a work in progress. So it's there's a lot of stuff there, and it'll be interesting for me to see. So interesting thing is that there is actually there's a multiplayer as well. So if at any point they fix up some of this stuff for you, we could always pop into this at some point as well. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. I need to get going so that I can pick up my prescription. So anyways, guys, thanks for joining me. Oh, by the way, I don't see any frames dropped during this entire stream. I put my old modem back in place, and I might be just sticking with that at this point. I'm guessing you guys did not experience any dropping as compared to last time where the stream dropped like at least half a dozen times. I'm guessing everything was okay. I will assume so. I'm sure somebody will chime in here, but anyways. All good, says Ann. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for joining me in this one, and I will catch you guys in the next one.